But what I wasn't aware of, and didn't become aware of properly, was the Chinese expat community that has a lot of connections to mainland China CCP politics. A lot of that money and that support for political parties flows through to the parties as a long-term foreign influence over New Zealand politics attempt. It's a long-term strategy that the CCP takes in New Zealand and other countries around the world. So much of the money that we were fundraising, we didn't really have our eyes wide open enough, was coming through CCP sources. And so as a fundraiser for the National Party, and I was pretty good at it, I was bringing in a couple of $100,000 a year for the National Party. But that is how the CCP influences political parties over a long period of time. And what is now apparent to me, wasn't at the time, was they're really good at picking younger, relatively new MPs and supporting them over many, many elections. Chinese communities, as a young politician, up and coming, and the fundraising really enables you to gain influence on the track upwards.
And that's what the trials of 2022 showed.
Yep.
That there was this influence peddling by Chinese nationals that were living in New Zealand, had gained citizenship or permanent residency, but their loyalties were not to New Zealand. They were to the party.
But political parties in New Zealand don't have a lot of money. They have to fundraise millions of dollars every year, and in an election year a lot more. And it's a real sad state of affairs, where the two major political parties in New Zealand, knowing that much of the money that's coming from Chinese associations is flowing from Beijing for the purposes of influencing our politics in New Zealand, still continues to take money from Chinese associations and Chinese events and Chinese fundraisers for the political party, because it's an easy source of money.